Season 3 of Dr. Romantic has ended with a happy ending. I really like how they wrap up the story. However, at the end, it gives us a glimpse of Season 4. In the final episode, Master Kim is saved and found by Nurse O in the operating room. Daldam Hospital is saved from the fire thanks to the rain. The reason Master Kim couldn't leave the trauma center was because he wanted to leave the trauma center as his pupil's dream. After all was well, Assemblywoman Ko came to the trauma center asking for help. She had an accident while checking the fire site. Her aide and attendant who went with her were injured. It took the Daldam team hours to save her people. When Master Kim comes out of the operating room, he sees Assemblywoman Ko and walks past. He didn't try to turn the situation into an opportunity to make her aware of the importance of the trauma center. Although at the end he made her realize the importance of people's lives by having a hospital instead of reconstruction and building a new city. Because of that, the trauma center finally got approval for the provincial budget. However, another problem for the trauma center awaits them. The Ministry of Health briefs Dongju and Park Min-guk on the things that need to be revised and corrected at the trauma center. One of the main things is that the trauma center accepts non-trauma patients. This is the reason why Dongju is very strict about only accepting trauma patients. He understood what they had to do. After everything happened, Daldam Hospital and the trauma center were again accepting patients. Master Kim also saw Jung Yunju at Daldam Hospital. It was Master Kim's imagination to see her become a doctor after he gave the gift he wanted to give her to Donghua. Donghua decided to do another round of rotation. This means that he will be staying at Daldam Hospital for another 4 months. He changed his mind after he talked to Master Kim. At first he just wanted to greet him because his rotation had ended. He eventually found out that Master Kim found out that Jung Yunju was his sister. At first, Master Kim doesn't notice until Doyle tells him. And it's related to how he recognizes Donghua's cassette player. The real reason why Donghua wanted to become a doctor was to fulfill his sister's dream, which would make his parents happy. So Master Kim tells him to live his own life and find something he likes. Eun-tak and Arum are back together. They didn't break up. They had cleared up the misunderstandings and finally understood each other's feelings. Both Eun-tak and Arum dream of building their own family in the future. Inzu's wife and daughter have decided to come down every weekend. Inzu follows Eun-jae's advice to ask his wife to come down, and this will improve his relationship with his wife. Meanwhile, in the last episode, Nurse O finally acknowledged Park Min-guk as the director of Daldam Hospital. Woojin had decided to work at the trauma center after he heard Dongju's vision. Dongju wants to reach level 1. Which means, every trauma patient within 1 hour by air ambulance will be received at the trauma center. He wanted to make sure no one dies due to a lack of available doctors. Also, the trauma center needs a good surgeon like Woojin. It also seems that Woojin's hand will be able to fully recover. Although he still needs to continue physical therapy. As for his relationship with Eun-jae, on Woojin's birthday, Eun-jae has prepared a present for him, and Woojin plans to propose to her. But they have to put their plans on hold due to the farewell and their housewarming party. Everyone already knows that Woojin and Eun-jae live together from Arum. Arum figures it out when Eun-jae makes excuses to her father that Arum is Eun-jae's roommate. Eun-jae left a present in Woojin's room. Meanwhile, Woojin comes to Eun-jae's room, who is still sleeping, and puts a ring on her finger. Yes, Woojin proposed to Eun-jae. Regarding Season 4 of Dr. Romantic, there is no official news yet. However, at the end of the last episode, the drama gave us a hint about Yoon So-jung's return to the series. And this might lead to Season 4. We see a woman coming to Daldam Hospital, and we can see her name from the luggage tag. Yoon So-jung. We all know that So-jung went to San Diego for an exchange program, and now she has returned to Daldam. Not only that, on the phone, Dongju also asked her, "When are you coming?" And Doil also mentions that he will open Come and Go again. He tells Ji-tae that So-jung approved his rice cake instant noodles. With these leads, I'd like to believe that there will be a Season 4 for Dr. Romantic. Especially when the trauma center is there and all of Master Kim's students are also there to save patients. We also hope Doinbam returns to the series to complete Team Daldam. I really hope there will be a season 4, and I will definitely be waiting for it to come. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.